My sweet Dave.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
It's okay.
standing here with you today makes me feel incredibly grateful and blessed.
I love it.
I remember as a little girl praying to God to give me the blessing to have a love one day. So amazing, even I couldn't imagine what it would feel like. What I've learned as I've gotten older is that God loves to surprise you when you least expect it, but also when He knows you need it most. One thing I prayed to Him was to please bring an amazing man in my life that I admire and look up to, someone that makes me want to be a better person than I was yesterday.
Caroline, you had moved back from New York where you're doing fashion and all kinds of things in the city, and you were the new girl here in Omaha working. And Dave, you had graduated from Creighton, played baseball, traveled, played professionally, and finally settled down here in Omaha. There's only one problem. You guys were both looking around like, it's time to build a family. I just don't know with who.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honey,
I look okay?
you could have wore anything. You look beautiful.
Well, pretty.
My baby girl.
Dave, you travel a lot with your sales job, and Caroline, you were kind of the new girl. And so where are we gonna meet people? Luckily, there's this thing called the internet. And so you guys got on a dating app and quickly matched with each other. And then you guys finally showed up for your very first date at a romantic pizza place. And you had kind of stalked him a little bit. And so you intentionally ordered pizza with ranch just to see if you could scare him away, or if he was like a super bougie guy that was like, I'm not down.
Oh my goodness. You look so good.
And so, luckily, Dave, you could hang, and you guys had a great time. Actually, such a great time that after that date, you called your mom and were like, I think I found the one. And so you guys went on another date, again, very romantic, a place called Dave & Buster's.
We've had many special moments, and you might think that my favorites are just the big ones. First kiss, the first vacation, our engagement. I love those, but my favorites are the little ones. When I tell you you look so pretty and you quickly counter with you look so handsome, which just happened. Or when we were on our second date and we didn't want to attend, you said, let's just drive around a little bit longer, and I knew. Or when we danced slowly in the kitchen, or just times when we instinctually hold hands or reach for each other because it just feels right.
Luckily, the relationship continued to progress. And even at the end of that date, you guys were like, let's just drive around, listen to music. We don't want this thing to end.
And God took my high expectations and said, I'll give you a love so great even you can't comprehend. And since we're on the topic of time, I will say my only grievance with God is not bringing you into my life sooner so we could have more of it.
One of the most difficult things to do as a dad is to give your baby girl away to another man. Without a doubt, the highlight of my life was seeing Caroline today in her wedding dress for the first time and walking her down the aisle to give her away.
Caroline and I met freshman year of college when we both landed in Alpha Chi Omega at UNL. But I think our friendship origin story really began when we moved into the sorority house and became roommates, which Megan Waters here was also blessed to be a part of. Now, if you don't know, in a sorority house, you choose your room based on a point system. The more involved you are in activities and volunteering and philanthropy, the more points you earn and the better your room situation will be. In fact, we were somewhere near the bottom of that list, which is how we ended up in debatably the worst room in the entire sorority house. And that's how we became roommates. Not necessarily by choice, but looking back, I genuinely believe it was by fate. Dave, you are the perfect match for Caroline, and honestly, you might be the perfect guy in general because I truly haven't found one thing wrong with you. As Caroline's best friend, it's my unofficial duty to make sure she chooses a partner in life that's good enough for her. But from the day I met you, all my fears melted away.
Now, people today see David as a calm, thoughtful, analytical guy, but a lot of you didn't see him in his early years, okay? And if you didn't know him back then, I'm gonna paint you a quick picture. So one night, David went to a party with a few of his buddies, And just to be social, David was never the guy to go out and have a crazy night. But naturally, this was the night that wherever David went, the cops showed up. So most people would panic, not David. He went full Jason Bourne, scanning the room, locking onto an exit, and deciding immediately that jumping out a window was the best solution. So the only problem was his pants didn't make it. So they caught on the frame, ripped clean off, and he hit the ground like a newborn giraffe. Confused, cold, and completely pantless. So picture this, a future professional baseball player sprinting through campus in his underwear, praying that he doesn't see Coach Service over there. As happy as this moment is, there is someone important who hasn't had the chance to meet Caroline. He isn't physically here, but absolutely is here in spirit. For those who don't know, David and I lost our dad when we were young. I was 16, David was 13. And I thought a lot about today about what he'd say. He would be unbelievably proud of the man David has become, his work ethic, his integrity, his ability to take whatever life throws at him and come out stronger, and proud that he found someone as incredible as Caroline to spend his life with.
Dave, you may kiss your bride.
September 16th, you asked me to be your girlfriend. On October 24th, you told me you loved me. And on May 31st, you asked me to spend the rest of our lives together.
Mr. and Miss Dave Gerber.
Out of all of these special moments, my favorite one will be today when I say I do to be in your life.
Promise to always put you first, to cherish you, to protect your peace, and to love you in every season. This I promise you, for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part, and a little bit longer. Caroline, my sweetheart, you are my purpose. I am so honored and grateful that I get to spend the rest of my life with you.
It may sound harsh, but I will always pray that I get to be with God first, because there's not a day I could ever imagine being without you. I know you'll be praying for the same outcome for yourself, but let's remember it's not a competition, sweetie. And since we'll always disagree on this, in the meantime, I'll focus on loving you in every moment and making every moment and every day count.
All of my life has been in preparation for this, to be a man worthy of you. Someone whose worth was far beyond rubies, and you appeared with God's grace. Some way, shape, or form, throughout this entire room, whether you're an uncle, whether you're a coach, whether you are a friend, a cousin, you have all played a part in shaping us to be the individuals that we are today. And by doing that, you've made us perfect for each other.
It's so perfect. It's so perfect. Skipping out on the surface. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. Ride this wave like I'm surfing. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. It's so perfect.
Please raise your glass and join me in toasting David and Caroline, the Gerbers, to love, laughter, and a lifetime of light.
It's so perfect.